Good morning, good day, good evening. My name is Angel, and I felt like today I could basically do a collective reading. I have had this idea in my head for maybe a few weeks now, but I was just never able to get around to it. So this is my case for my deck, and if you notice, it's my deck that I made. I'm gonna put her I'll put her away for now. But okay, so this is my first collective read on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, wherever you're seeing this. Maybe someone reposted it, I don't know. So I'm gonna start by knocking to remove the previous energy. And I do apologize for the light. I know it's a little bright, but I would like you to see the cards. If I didn't put that light, it would be way too dark. So even though this video is soft-spoken, it's a bit bright for a ASMR video, for example. But you could technically just turn down your screen brightness or go in settings and reduce white point if it's too bright. But I have no idea what the topic of this reading is going to be. I don't have the time in front of me, but it was like 8 something in the morning. So let's see what cards come out for the collective today. Okay, so we have 2 reversal cards. So Page of Swords and Ace of Wands in reverse that fell together, which can indicate a delay in whatever project that you're facing. Also, it can indicate a lack of creativity, a lack of motivation. You know, we have Mercury retrograde just around the corner in a couple of weeks on July 18th. So communication is going to be significantly, bad. It's going to make it worse. So it's, recommended not to take on to new projects during this time. Or if you make new friends, not to expect much of them. And also, if someone makes you a promise, not to take it seriously during Mercury retrograde. So something is also weighing you down in your project. You have a goal, but there's something, I can't tell yet if it's something or someone, but it's most likely someone with this card. But there's something that's weighing you down. With this card, it seems like that person weighing you down is a man, and someone who has some form of authority, or would think that they have some form of authority over you. So excuse me, this man could be father, best friend that you would think would have their best interest in what you're doing. Apparently, maybe not. It could be father, man, best friend, boyfriend, fiance, it's a man in your life. So let's see what else did come out. It's someone you've known for a long time. It's someone you've known for a long time, so basically everything I said could be relevant. So for you, considering that this is a collective read, it could resonate with a lot of you guys. I cannot pinpoint on a single viewer, but they're going to, what they're going through per se, but I feel like this, as a collective read, it can affect a lot of you. A lot of you are going through similar things right now in your life. So, which is why, like I said, I feel like this would resonate with the majority of people watching this video. But back to what I was saying. So this person that's blocking you from allowing your creative flow to continue, that's not very, encouraging, supportive, is someone you've known for a very long time. It's a man that you've known for a very long time. I'm sorry. The Hermit. I feel like now with this card, it's that if it's a parental figure and you want to maybe leave your environment, pursue something alone, or if you're in a relationship, I feel like because your person hasn't been supportive in all of your decisions, and even though you've known them, you thought that they would be supportive in what you do, that they're not. I feel like you're gonna maybe want to walk away and or take a break, recollect your thoughts. But as I said, with these two cards, Mercury retrograde is coming soon, and it's already starting to affect some people. So I wouldn't act out on a whim or anything. I would think long and hard about the decision that needs to be made. Don't do something that is going to affect you long term without actually thinking about it for, more than just a day. Don't do that. You're gonna regret it. I always ended up regretting things that I like, short-lived decisions that were supposed to be for long-term things. I always regretted. So if that can be my advice for you today, don't do it. But who knows? I'm not the one that decides what you do. This is just what I see, what could happen. So be careful. The Tower. So see, it's funny that I was talking about you going like your own way and doing your own thing, because the Tower in reverse is about personal transformation, but at the same time you're scared of moving forward. So I feel like you're gonna end up making that decision of letting go of whatever was, or whoever was bothering you in the past, who or what no longer serves you. You're gonna end up deciding to walk away from it sooner or later, and you're going to be feeling really sad and wondering if you made the right decision. And at the same time, you're not going to notice the repercussions that this is going to have right away, because you're going to see like, oh, this is so much better. I can't believe I didn't do this sooner. But just wait. You're gonna see the repercussions are gonna come in sooner than later. You're gonna see that it's gonna be difficult. Even though this card is in reverse, upright or in reverse, it can still be just as bad, okay, quote unquote. Tower card is not necessarily a bad card, but in reverse, I especially get more like, not bad vibes, but I get more that it's going to be a difficult period of time for you. Okay? So with the Tower and the Four of Cups, it's telling you to lean back a bit, because you are going to feel a major shift, a major disconnection, a disharmonious period. And I do believe that, I'm learning astrology at the same time, but I have known about the impact of Mercury retrograde when it comes to communication and planning and things like that. So depending when you see this, it could be before or after, I don't know. Hopefully you see it before so it can be served as like a warning. But meditate on your decision, and if all else fails and things just, they shift for the bad, continue to meditate. Pray to whatever God you believe in, whatever deity, whatever thing you worship, pray to that person to help bring abundance, healing to you, protection. Okay, protection. I have with me amethyst, and this is actually supposed to be here, but amethyst is very good for protection. And I have selenite. I have a selenite wand. It's very good for protection. So even if you don't really believe in crystals or their properties or healing properties of whatever, do what feels right for you to relax and to make yourself feel better. Even if it's taking a step back and being like, oh God, do I need to change something about myself? It could be getting a freaking haircut or dyeing your hair. I don't know. But do whatever is therapeutic for you. And you'll see that with time, when you put yourself as the priority, you're going to feel so much better. You're going to feel so much better. And this is not being selfish. This is just doing what's for you at the end of the day. When you pay your phone bill, who is it for? Is it for you, or is it for the carrier? You need your phone, so it's for you. When you buy food, is it to support the store that you're buying the food from, or is it to feed yourself? So, all of our decisions, whether they're conscious or subconscious decisions, they normally tend to be like, the cause for that is normally to protect ourselves, to prioritize ourselves too, but we're not even aware of it. So what other message do we need to hear for you today? Oh, okay. That is good. That is good. Oh, this is okay. This is good. This is good. And this is good too. And wow. Out of 5 cards, I only have one of them that is a minor arcana card. But now we're talking about a relationship. What is going on in your relationship? Well, you feel lonely. Okay? You're with your person, but it's not going very well. And part of you is just searching for that spark again. You're wanting it to be like how it was. You're just trying to find that vibe that was once there before. But it's gonna come back. Okay, so you have nothing to worry about. It's gonna come back, and it's just gonna be a rocky period with what I said earlier. And depending, especially depending where Mercury is in your chart, if it's going to affect any of your houses that has relationship, love, family, friends, communicate, if it's going to affect any of that, then you know that you're in it for a rocky period. But just go through it. Okay, it's only 3 weeks. You can do it. It's going to be a very long 3 weeks, but I'm sure that you got it. Although, if you feel that it's not right, if you feel that there is something bothering you, if you feel your gut is trying to tell you something that you will maybe regret, okay? This is not necessarily a bad card, but if it's going to tell you that you're going to regret something, this was at the bottom of the deck, don't do it. Listen to your gut. Trust your gut, okay? It's telling you that better days are coming when it's about your relationship, okay? So just hold on a little bit longer, and things are going to get better, okay? You don't have to worry about much. Do not initiate any arguments for the next month-ish and a half-ish, okay, during Mercury retrogrades season. But your person, I can tell they love you very much, although they may not have been super supportive of you. This is the card that was just here. Although they haven't been super supportive of you in decisions, I feel like when you explain to them what your thought process is, what isn't really important for you, you know, what we talked about, prioritizing your needs and your stuff like that. When you talk to them about those things, they're gonna realize like, oh, okay, well, you know what, this is actually not such a bad idea. And they're going to elevate you. They're going to support you, especially if there is a financial aspect that is involved in this creative decision of yours. They're going to end up supporting you financially. So the Page of Pentacles, you know, is a card of a beginning of something. Okay, so especially since we've been talking about this idea that you have, that you want to bring to life, this support system that is, you know, not very supportive. But now we're seeing that this is about the person, and maybe a man, okay? It's for the collective. It could be a woman who feels more masculine, you know? Doesn't necessarily mean it's a man, but for the purpose of the reading and the collective reading, I am saying it's a man. But, you know, this person is going to help you. So don't worry about that. Okay? And now the last card is the World. How sweet is that? Oh, and bottom of the deck we have Judgment. So I'm just gonna put this back a bit so you can see better. The World and bottom of the deck is Judgment. Look at all the major arcana cards we have here. Just out of curiosity, what's here? 9 of Cups. This is also relative, I believe. Because why else would I look at it? I don't always do that. So these 3 cards, okay, these I can put together, let's say, and those 3. Your world is going to change, okay? This difficult period that you've been and will go through, it's just a thing to elevate you, to make your spirit grow, to teach you new things. You have to go through this difficult period to elevate yourself. Opportunities will present themselves to you, okay? It's a phase that you're going to go through only. So don't worry about any negative repercussion about what you're going to go through. It is just for your higher good, okay? You're going to go through a transitional period. We saw the Tower earlier. We have the World card. We have the Judgment card. We have the High Priestess card. We have the 9 of Cups. You're going to notice a shift in mentality. Also, your mentality facing money sucks a little bit. I'm not going to lie. Which I believe is why this card came out. And the Page of Pentacles. So, you're going to start to notice the flow, the abundant flow. You're going to start to see it come through. Okay? Now, when this comes through, take it. Even if it's $1, even if it's just $2, even if your product is worth hundreds of dollars and you only get $50, take it. Every dollar that comes in your way, that comes in your pocket, is $1 more than you had the day before, is $1 more that you had than today, it's $1 more than you had a week ago. And for example, after a week, if you get just $1, it's $7 more than you had the week before. Okay, I'm giving an example here, you know, but accept, take in the abundant flow. Okay, forgive, but don't forget. But forgive in order to be able to allow yourself to grow and evolve as a person. I believe that when our conscious mind is free of negative thoughts or anything that would be holding us back, that's when we start to receive. That's when things start to present themselves to us. Okay? Also, this could be, with the Ace of Cups, it could be a pregnancy, it could be an engagement, marriage, a new house, you know, it's all everything new about love, everything new about a relationship that is already established clearly, because we see, okay? So a new chapter in your relationship. But financial aspect wise, just tell yourself some money affirmations, you know, like money comes to me freely, money is always in my pocket, money will always find its way to me, any dollar I put, I receive more back. You know, have the mindset, the exponential mindset, that whatever you give, you're gonna get in return times 2, times 50, times 100, times a million. When you change and shift your mindset, that's when things start to happen. You view things differently, okay? You're gonna notice that things are gonna start happening to you and for you, and you just have to take it. That's the one thing I can say. You just have to accept it, okay? So thank you so much if you stayed throughout the whole entire reading, or if you skip parts, that's okay too. But thank you so much for staying with me. And if you like my deck, this is my deck. You can comment or send me a message on my socials if you find me on socials. And I'll send you one. You know, of course, these are paid, but I do have a few in stock, so I have plenty to go around if people are interested. But yeah, so again, thank you so much, and I will see you next time. Have a great day, have a good night if it's nighttime for you, and I hope that you feel 100 times better now with the reading that we just did. Okay,